Good evening, and welcome to Cocktails in Literature. My name is Justin, and tonight we're going to talk about The Big Sleep by Raymond Chandler, published in 1939. This is the first book in a succession of novels that will feature the character Philip Marlowe, P.I. I'm going to read you a little excerpt from Chapter 2, where Marlowe meets General Sternwood, who wants to hire the private investigator to help resolve his youngest daughter's gambling debts. So here we go, Chapter 2. The butler stood in front of him and said, "This is Mr. Marlowe, General." The old man did not move, or speak, or even nod. He just looked at me lifelessly. The butler pushed a damp wicker chair against the backs of my legs, and I sat down. He took my hat with a deft scoop. The old man dragged his voice up from the bottom of a well and said, "Brandy, Norris. How do you like your brandy, sir?" "Any way at all," I said. The butler went away among the abominable plants. The general spoke again, slowly, using his strength as carefully as an out-of-work showgirl uses her last good pair of stockings. "I used to like mine with champagne. The champagne is cold as Valley Forge, and about a third of a glass full of brandy beneath it. You may take your coat off, sir. It's too hot in here for a man who has blood in his veins." So General Sternwood likes the champagne cocktail, which is champagne, obviously. Champagne is a sparkling wine grown and made in Champagne, France. We're going to use Cordouille non-vintage this evening. A sugar cube with a couple of dashes of bitters. We used Angostura bitters tonight. And then a little bit of brandy as well. As far as the brandy component is concerned, I would typically use less than half of an ounce because you really want the champagne to shine through in the cocktail, hence the name. But the journal likes his a little bit more stern than that, obviously. So we're going to do what he says and do a little bit more than the traditional less than half of an ounce. As far as opening champagne is concerned, there are two rules. One, keep your thumb on the thing and don't point it at anyone. And two, don't point it at yourself either, because God forbid this flies off. It'll really, really put a damper in your day, and that's not what you want. So there we go, Cordouille. Set this back here for a moment, and we'll build the cocktail, because we're going to do the champagne last. So, 1 sugar cube. Do 3 dashes of Angostura bitters. We're going to use Courvoisier cognac this evening. That'll be our brandy element. And like I said, when you make this traditionally, a little less than half of an ounce. I'm going to do a little more than that, just because the general likes it. Even this is a little too much for me, because I really want the champagne, but c'est la vie. So 1 sugar cube, a couple dashes of bitters, little cognac, and then the champagne to finish it off. You can see all the bubbles sparkling up to the top. They're really grabbing the essence of the sugar cube and the bitters and bringing that along with it. There we are. And we garnish this off with a little brandied cherries and an orange slice. And there you have it. Champagne cocktail. Super classic, super cool, a lot of fun. Read the book. Enjoy the cocktail. Salud. Delicious.